1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh.
Stop wearing that item of clothing until that run stops. So you hope it's not, for example, a pair of socks or something like that, because on a bad run it could, or on a good run it could get a bit difficult. But superstition in football is quite interesting, and the haircut thing is a superstitious thing. He thinks by not cutting it, it will help the team, and it's part of the human tapestry of crazy thoughts and emotions, isn't it? To say what you're wearing has any impact on the way your football team play. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah, you've got to live on hope.
Yeah.
We all live on hope. We all live on hope, don't we? Now, so the next one I was going to go to is our star boy, Cole Palmer. Hat trick.
Right, yeah. Hat trick. 2 penalties in that.
Yeah, 2 penalties in that, yeah. He was about to move to Manchester United, wasn't it? There were rumours.
Well, so the rumours were there, weren't they? That I mean, I read the other day that apparently Bruno Fernandes was really pushing Cole Palmer to join Manchester United. So I think there was something in it, that there was a conversation like that, but it didn't happen. And I don't know what you think, but I think Cole Palmer, I mean, he's an excellent footballer, but I don't think his style necessarily fits every team like other really good footballers. They sort of operate best in a certain position and a certain place. And when you think about it, Bruno Fernandes is a good example of that. He's at his best as a forward-thinking and running midfield player, because he seems to control the game from there. Everything seems to go through him. Now, Cole Palmer, in a way, I think would perhaps have a similar position to Bruno, and I'm just not sure that he would fit that. Perhaps because Fernandes is already there, but I don't think he would necessarily be able to play alongside Fernandes, because they're both quite similar players, both very good, excellent players, of course. But yeah, so anyway, he didn't join Manchester United. Whether that will come again, resurrect itself in the summer, we don't know.
We don't know, yeah. Well, I would definitely subscribe to him joining.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, he's a great player. He's
Chelsea.
a great player.
He's a really good player. I mean, I hope he gets to make it onto the England team with Thomas Tuchel.
Absolutely.
I really do, because he'll be a really good asset for England. You know, just being in that. Anyway, now the next one is a bit of a controversial not penalty, but goal decision. And it was the match between Liverpool and Manchester City.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you make of that? Liverpool, Manchester.
Well,
City?
can I just start on that by saying I think we were both wrongly informed last week, because I think we suggested that Marmoush had gone to Fernandes or something.
Yes.
But of course he's still very much a Manchester City player. So our apologies to him.
Apologies to him. Apologies to our viewers. Yeah. I saw that. Anyway. I saw him playing. I thought, oh my days, we've been wrongly informed. But anyway, yeah.
It doesn't matter, but just to correct ourselves. But yeah, I watched the game actually on Sunday, and it was a brilliant game to watch. Liverpool versus Man City, and for all the expected reasons, there you have probably a two.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
Probably are 2 of the best teams in the country, with due respect to Arsenal. I guess Arsenal are currently the best, but it was a very good game, and The incident at the end, it was actually, it seemed to be after I forget how many minutes there were, whether it was 6 or 9 extra minutes added on, but it seemed to be after that. And I felt the ref, Craig Pawson, I think, should have blown the whistle, and it would have avoided that business at the end. But quite simply, what happened is that the ball fell to Manchester City, and of course Liverpool's goalkeeper, because it was right near the end of the game, as I say, possibly after the end of the game technically, but the whistle hadn't gone. Alisson, the Liverpool goalkeeper, had been up for a corner trying to score a goal. Maybe, I mean, goalkeepers do come up when they need to get a goal near the end, but the more so because he gave away what some said was a bit of a needless penalty, which gave Manchester City the lead 2-1. So probably he was getting up the other end, near the end, to try and desperately make up for what he'd done. But anyway, when he was there, nothing came of the corner, and he still seemed to be. If you look at the television pictures, Alisson was still standing there. He wasn't rushing to get back to his goal, possibly because he thought, well, the whistle's about to go. Well, it wasn't, and the ball came to one of the Man City players, who then realised that he was on about the halfway line, and he realised that the goalkeeper, Alisson, was actually still in Manchester City's half. He's behind him. So very quickly, he kicked the ball towards the goal, and it wasn't kicked that hard, but it was hard enough to make good headway. And then, of course, you get Haaland chasing after it like a cheetah, and then Szoboszlai grabbing him before the ball went into the goal where it was headed. He was grabbing him to stop him getting near it, so Szoboszlai could then get it and clear it. And then, having been pulled, Haaland then sort of pulls and pushes and stops him getting any closer to the ball, Szoboszlai, and it goes in the goal. And of course, there's a great celebration from the fans, the crowd, or the Man City fans. What a goal! 3-1. But of course, it was never going to stand. Because VAR naturally had its course, and in my view, the correct outcome happened, and that was simply that if you take it back, really when Szoboszlai pulled at Haaland, really literally pulled his arm to stop him going forward, denying him an obvious goal scoring opportunity, because he probably would have got to the ball even before it went over the goal line. Then that was a red card offence. But obviously then Haaland retaliated, and they were pushing and pulling each other, and it went in the goal. But
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, 3 beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro sometimes joins us on the show.